Good day and God bless. Today we're going to read reflection number 32 from a little book called Dare to Journey with Henry Nouwen by Charles Rigma. Reflection 32 is called Where We Want to Be, and it references Psalm 40 verses 1 and 2. Waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon rock, and established my goings. Miry, M-R-Y, M-I-R-Y, means like very muddy. So very muddy clay. Reflection 32, the gift of perseverance. Our hearts can tell us one thing. Reality often tells us another. Our hearts may desire the good and the beautiful, but our experience of life often falls far short of those ideals. Nouwen observes that there seems to be a mountain of obstacles preventing people from being where their hearts want to be. Thus, we are people who experience a gap. What we hope for is one thing. What we achieve is usually another. This gap can cause us a great deal of pain. For some, it becomes an intolerable frustration and burden, causing them eventually to discard their hopes and dreams. For some, this experience of gap leads to a total disillusionment and cynicism. For others, this discrepancy between desires and realization, hopes and fulfillment, plans and achievement, is regarded positively. It becomes the means of testing the quality of hopes and the depth of commitment. The delay between the wish and fulfillment becomes the opportunity to evaluate whether this is really what we are desiring, whether this is worth struggling and working for. Moreover, the gap starkly reminds us that we alone cannot achieve our own dreams. We need the miracle of God's participation. We need the gift of patience. We need the grace of perseverance. We need to work hard to make things happen, but more urgently, we need God's guidance, sustenance, and help. Thus, our experience of the gap can drive us to prayer and humility, as well as to persistence and faithfulness. We should probably go with the persistence and faithfulness. I'm sure if you haven't experienced this already, maybe if you're a new Christian or whatever faith you are, try this if you haven't tried it yet. Just take 4 days, maybe 7, and focus on the good of God and praising Him and give Him the glory for everything. And watch how quickly, like seriously how quickly things turn around for you. Try not to do all the bad things, the negative things, the criticism and judgment. Try and leave all that stuff behind 4 days a week and just see the amazing turnaround in your life. And if that doesn't convince you, it's certainly hard to do every day. But if you can do it more than not, imagine the beautiful life you'll have. Can't do it alone. You need God's grace, guidance, and His love. So with that, we'll end it with the Lord's Prayer, as always. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. All right, folks. Hope you have an extremely blessed day, and I hope to see you back for the next one. God bless.